Alright, so here we are on a little bit of DMZ in Vondel. So my goal right here was two parts. One, I was sort of searching for these pony battle notes, because I know you find them in active combat zones. And I figure Vondel, small map, but it's going to have a bunch of those zones, and I like the map a lot. The other thing, I was testing out the new sniper with this night scope because it's not really a long range gun, in my opinion. It's more for the short, medium range, sort of marksman rifle, DMR sort of playstyle. So I'm running around with this and just trying to get into some trouble, work on some exfil streak. And this turns into a very interesting raid once I get my hands on a disguise. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you enjoy the rest of this. I'll chime in every now and again with my thoughts. Now this here was interesting. I heard this guy in the ATV roll up, and he took the LTV, so I tried to beam him out of it, immediately rotating back up to the roof to try and snag this UAV tower and make sure there isn't someone trying to sneak up on me. But this is a solo-man. Now, I don't know how you feel about it, but I personally, solo or not, I will take the fight if you're too close to me for too long. This man is doing a stronghold right inside of my UAV range with no regard for his own safety, and I give it a moment, and then I'm like, no, you know what, we're gonna push this. He's over there, he's fighting AI, doesn't care, so I'm gonna go push this now. Now the problem I run into here is that he has gotten up on top of a roof that I don't know how to access. I have absolutely no idea how I get up on his level, and none of these buildings are going to permit it without opening me up to AI from every side. Like, I don't know what he did. You see I try and jump up on that, but you can't jump high enough. I swim around a little bit to try and scope out a door or maybe a climb point. But he is firmly on the roof of this stronghold. So there's really nothing I can do about this guy. So I'm just gonna let him be. Keep track of him, make sure he's permanently solo, which he is. I try a couple of times to jump out of the water here, and the game does weird stuff because of the freaking scuba mask. The mask animation cancels the mantle, which is annoying. I got AI shooting at me. I'm trying to sneak on this man. The AI are giving up the ghost. So we're just going to leave him alone. Minute the UAV tower goes down, this man jumps out, hops in his LTV, and cruises off. Now, I'm not petty, but we're gonna remember that LTV for later. So back on the mission, I'm gonna take out this HVT, and then we're gonna go try and find some trouble to get into. That's what I like to do on Vondel. I like to do a little bit of contract, do a little bit of passive grinding, and do a little bit of, you know, fight, the PvP. That's what it's all about, right? Finding your own fun. I'm surveying the map, trying to see if he's hopped out of the truck anywhere. He is not giving up that LTV yet, so homie is still driving around somewhere. I didn't, at this point, know the new spawns on Vondel. This is day 1 of Season 5. So I hadn't figured out all the new spawns yet, so I'm just scoping out known areas where players tend to populate. Castle, over by Graveyard, places like that. Here we are. We'll grab this hunt, because why not? I want to test these guns against players. Both my new Hemlock build that I've been running around with, and this new sniper rifle. And the best way to test them is in the field against real boys. So I grab this hunt, and I see him over by Graveyard. And I'm running over here because I looked at my compass and I saw the red flash that usually denotes player gunfire, and I conveniently find a disguise. This disguise is going to be a lifesaver. This turns into a stealth mission, and I'm all for it. I think the disguise is a great addition to the game. It's a fantastic little piece of kit that came with Season 5. It does break if you take too much damage, be it from players or AI. The disguise will break if you take too much damage. But it does let you sort of just mingle with the natives. Another failed jump. Don't mind me, just fail into mantle. Potato movement. Looking around. There's our boy. And now I hear this jet ski type noise. And I'm waiting for it to come by, but it's going away. And I realize it was that Tav that the hunt was driving. You see, right now I realize, oh, the hunt is doing a stronghold over there. They just drove up in that truck. So here we go, showcasing another fantastic piece of Season 5 kit. Now that I've spotted my boy, the rebreather mask. Rebreather gas mask is huge. You can swim, I kid you not, forever. You can stay underwater for minutes with this thing. So it really opens up some movement potential, some rotation paths you might not normally use because of having to come up for air. So here I'm going to rotate into these waterways and just use the waterways to push up on these guys. Push up nice and safe, hit this ammo, be nice and resupplied, and ready for whatever may come of this fight. I don't know how many there are over there. I only saw one. So there could be one, there could be 2 more. There could be 6 for all I know. Who knows at this point? The only information I have is there is one guy up on a roof. He's fighting AI. You can hear him going down. Do a little sneaky. Failed jump number 2. F-tier movement. Now the hunt's moved over to me, so I take up this position on the roof, and I'm just scanning, scoping low. Maybe there's a guy trying to push through the archways or some of these buildings. But the hunt repositions back to where I know they are, the stronghold. We're gonna zip up. Get a little bit of view here. And there's our boy. So here we go. 2-shot crack, body shot. Very nice. Missed the follow-ups, but we're gonna push this guy. We know he's gonna have to replate, and here we go. Full send with the Hemi. The hunt didn't complete, so I suspect there's another guy, so I'm just gonna tuck back into cover, get my plates off, pop my advanced, and see what's going on. I don't see anyone nearby, but I do see those guys at Graveyard, and now the hunt's complete. So I think his duo was stealthed in the stronghold and got down by AI. And just didn't have a self-res. So that's that. So hunt complete. And we're continuing to be on the move. We got a UAV at Graveyard. That's the other team. But we're still AI stealthed. This disguise, I love it, man. So I know there's a Solomon potentially on University. And, oh, hear that? There's that LTV. He's back. So LTV, man. He's not showing up advanced, so I'm led to believe that he has the ghost perk and not a stealth vest. So at this point, I'm thinking this is going to be a good dog tag. You know, this is going to be a gold dog tag. Why isn't he showing up on the advance? No angle there. Peek the other ledge. There he is going up on the roof. Give him a little love tap. There he is again. He's plating up and running around on that roof. I assume he's trying to do like the intel contractor. He just wanted high ground to get away from the AI. But that roof is a death trap because he's still getting farmed by AI. Try to get the finish with the Semtex. Only get a hit. And at this point, I'm like, this guy's one shot. I have to get him. I don't care where he goes. I have to full send it. And he gets right back in his LTV. Down him right out of the seat. The gun's not strong. It really does. It profits off of its, how do you say, follow-up shot ability. And much to my surprise, bronze tag. I don't understand why he didn't show up on the UAV like an advanced ping, like everyone else to an advanced UAV. Because he just had a regular 3-pate and a bronze tag. Nothing going on there. But there's our LTV guy down. First target secured. And we're going to keep it going. They got a UAV over at University. I'm not stealthed up, so I don't want to push into that UAV blindly. So, this is a combat zone, so I'm going to wrap through here, kill some of these AI, try and find my battle plans, and do a little bit of looting up. You know, these combat zones, they're great for looting up. They're great for kidding. If you're on a regain, if you're down bad from a run, find one of these active combat zones. You will not regret it. They are so chock full of loot. They're so juicy with loot. Like, look at all this. Look at all this. And the AI have pretty much killed each other off. Like, the building's borderline empty because they're fighting. Here we are, juicing up. Look at 3 plates. I've seen 2 self-revives, a large bag. We're gonna stealth mission this guy in his exact same costume. Look at this, kill streaks, kill streaks. So many kill streaks. So many, in fact. I can't even hold them all. So I'm just throwing kill streaks. And the best part of it is, players won't even take it as a, ooh, there's a guy over there calling a mortar strike, because it's a combat zone. They're always happening here. So you're sort of, you're pseudo-stealth, right? Like, you're pseudo-secretive here, because the combat zone's so hot. There's so much going on in it that you might not be noticed if you're, acting a little louder than normal. Weird interact bug. I gotta get even closer to the crate to capture it. I'm looking for another advanced UAV. I won't lie to you. I check these supply drops when I get a minute because if you find good kill streaks in them, I regrettably get yet another mortar strike. So, there you go. Everyone hates mortar strike. I don't like mortar strike, but I'll use it. It's good for shutting off a path. It's good for harassing. It's not good for killing or even really damage, but it's good for being bad. Again, I'm hearing shots from the Central Station area. Not certain if they were players, but I did peek the roof because people like to sit on the rooftops. I'm guilty of it myself. I'm a roof boy. And now here we go. Another thing that's come with Season 5 is if you have purchased Modern Warfare 2, the paid version, you can unlock the ability to infill with a self-revive on every character by dead dropping 40 self-revives. So as you can see, I have 3 or 4 extras on me. I'm going to throw them all in this dead drop. make some progress, and it goes to your insured cooldown. And self-revives are one of the best ways to regain an insured. I think 2 self-revives is 30 or 45 minutes off your cooldowns. So, there's my tip. It's the only tip I'm giving. There's my tip. Self-revives, extras, dead drop. Do it. Still sort of surveying. I noticed the SAM site's offline. See me pointing at that. So I assume those guys have moved out of there. Airstrikes. Those are the AI airstrikes. So I popped this UAV. There's no one in the radius. So I'm going to start wrapping back across the map. Top off my grenades and bullets here. Let these boys fight it out, and we're gonna keep on pushing back towards that northern area, Castle University area. I do get distracted by the sentry gun, because that wasn't there before, and I'm like, wait a minute, why is there a sentry gun here? Do the AI use sentry guns? I don't know. I suspect it's a player, so I come over to see if maybe somebody's rezzing old LTV buddy. Sentry gun is gone. I'm assuming, in hindsight here, that it is an AI sentry gun, which is crazy to me. I didn't think they'd be able to use, like, the deployable streaks. I thought it would just be, you know, mortar strikes, precision, stuff like that. But, yep, I don't see any activity over here, but I do see that ping. That's clearly guys riding a vehicle. I don't know what vehicle they're riding at the time, but thinking back, they're on top of the boss. So they're fighting the bullfrog right now, right? They're killing it from the roof of it. Which is one of the smarter ways to do it. Proven by, in just a moment here, they're going to secure. Checking for UAVs. I am cursed with mortar strikes. That's the second buy station I've checked with mortar strikes. So we're just going to keep on going. The disguise is running strong. AI are not fighting us. And there it is. Bullfrog down. Weapon case secured. So now that I know they have the case, 9 times out of 10, people who pick up the weapons case head for an exfil. What do I see? Exfil just north of Castle. So, I'm going to go for the intercept. I'm here to try and cut these boys off. So I'm going to grab the high ground. I'm confirming numbers. Those are all AI. But I did see 1, 2, and potentially a third. So normal man's 3-man squad. Pushing the weapons case. Good boys. Checking this body to make sure he's still here. Yep, body's gone. Juice is still here. So no one came for our men. And thanks to this disguise, I can clean run across the map. No aggro, no distractions. And go straight up into this university high ground. So another huge merit of the disguise is, again, it's another huge movement tool. The ability to rotate through AI positions without giving up your position or taking unnecessary damage is massive. Doing my usual check, checking to see if my gun's there. I love that gold scar that spawns in University. Fantastic gun. Actually very well kitted. Now these boys are close. They're right across the river. They haven't even made it to the expo yet. So I'm in a great position already, right? I've got this high ground. They're not too far out. They haven't gotten in the cover. I'm going to scope it just so I can get an idea where they are. And we're going to mortar. The mortar, pure distraction. This mortar is not meant to kill anyone or even really deal damage. But it's meant to distract, to scare them. I destroy a vehicle, destroy some vehicles, and now, again, thanks to the disguise, I can climb up on this roof, and none of these AI alert these boys to my position. They call a bomb drone, I call a bomb drone. They are calling a bomb drone. They don't know I'm here. I thought they might have known I was here. I thought they might have gotten a comms call or something. But they called a bomb drone to deal with AI. So now we're gonna bee-hop over these walls. Get up in here. Take a quick sneaky peeky. And here you go. This is how you clear a chopper. Boom. Weapon case secured. Mission accomplished. Thanks for coming. This was fun, and I hope to do some more in the future. Thank you. I'm going to leave you with a bonus clip here at the end.
Got me. Oh, he's up top.